Hi everybody, thank you for joining us today. I'm actually in a conference room. I'm waiting to join on a meeting that we're going to have with a prospect we have for today. I'm preparing for the call, I'm preparing some notes, and I'm also doing some research on the prospect. And while I was doing this research, I came across a lot of things that I've been having in my mind for a while. We actually did an episode on it, you probably saw JP, which is objections and how to handle objections. A lot of the preparation that we do for calls has to do with that. And that's the topic that I actually want to discuss with you today. Objections are, if you are in the digital marketing industry, especially if you've been doing sales or you're in a client-facing role where you have to deal with client communication, you have to talk about upsells or retentions. Objections are something that you're going to come across every time you're actually pitching a potential lead or a potential prospect. Everyone always has questions, specifically in regards to pricing and how you do the work and if you can guarantee results. So it's something that you have to prepare for. We have a very specific process here at Whiteshark Media. We actually start the preparation to handle these objections before we have the phone call. And the idea in this particular stage, even before you jump on the phone and talk to the customer, is that you can collect as much information as possible that can actually help you prepare for potential objections. And in a lot of cases, you can actually probably tackle them before they come up. For instance, we have a lot of prospects that work in particular industries that have some sort of limitations with the networks with Google and Microsoft. So doing the research on what industry they focus on and the limitations that we have at hand will help us prepare and have that conversation probably before they bring it up as well. Also, if the prospect is working in an expensive industry where the CPCs are high, if we do our research and we have the numbers at hand, we can actually discuss performance before they bring it up and before that objection comes. Once we start the call, the one thing that we pay attention to and the one thing that we focus on at the beginning of the call is listening to the customer, listening to their pain points, listening to their potential roadblocks, because the more they speak and the more they share with us, the more likely we are to find what's beneath that roadblock and what potential objection could actually come up from it. For instance, a very common scenario for us when we talk to partners is that they are reaching out to us because they're having issues with their in-house PPC team. The most common issue is that they have to deal with attrition. A lot of the PPC managers rotate on the job, they leave, they go somewhere else, they're hard to retain. So a lot of them reach out to us because they don't want to deal with that attrition. That is an excellent point, and that's something that we can help with. But it's also providing us information that we could use later down the line when we're talking about pricing. If we get to the pricing objection later down the line and someone says, but the cost of your services seems a bit too high, we already have enough information in regards to attrition and how much that could actually mean to them in terms of cost. And we can use that information to tackle that objection, whether we do it when it comes or even proactively as well. So even after we do the research and after we listen to the customer and try to share information proactively, we still tend to come across a lot of objections. I would say the most common one for us in this particular industry are pricing. That's a very common one, and how potential customers perceive added value. Another one is people or agencies looking for someone that can do it all. So full service agencies versus having a specialist focus on a particular channel. And then probably the most common one, and this has been one that has been around for a while, is results. And if we can guarantee results and we can guarantee performance for the clients that we manage and for the accounts that we manage. These are very common objections. I've been in the industry for about 6 or 7 years, so I've been hearing this a lot. And we have a very specific strategy on how to tackle these particular objections. In regards to pricing for us, it's fairly easy to have this conversation because we have a very clear idea of what the added value is that we bring to the customer. If we're talking about working with an agency to help them fulfill PPC, our pricing, apart from including the management, covers a lot of things as well in regards to their costs and their internal structure. They don't have to hire somebody else. They don't have to deal with that person taking vacations or leaving. In a lot of cases, they don't have the volume to actually purchase software as we do. So paying us the management fee also covers that as well. It covers the CRM, it covers the reporting tool, it covers the tracking, it covers the person managing the account. So as long as you have a clear idea of what your added value is and what you're bringing to the table, the pricing objection shouldn't be an issue. You might have customers that don't agree with the pricing model you have, and they might not be a good fit, and that's also okay, and you can be transparent about that. But it's important that you have a clear idea of where your added value is so you can pitch it properly and handle that objection. Then in regards to the second objection of actually managing 1 or 2 products versus managing the entire digital marketing strategy, we have a very clear philosophy here. We've been around for almost 11 years now. We started doing PPC only, we grew and scaled to add other services. And as we grew, we came across a lot of growing pains for certain products that we weren't the best at. So we took a strategical decision to scale back and focus on the one product that we knew we were the best ones at, which was paid advertising. We decided to become specialists there instead of being the jack of all trades, because that allowed us to focus all of our resources in delivering a premium product. And that is what we talk about when we talk to customers. If you're going to the doctor and you have a problem, you'll probably want to go to the specialist that knows the problem and knows how to tackle that problem, instead of going to a general doctor that might not have the knowledge in that particular scenario. So that is how we take pride in our work, and that's how we go about presenting our product as well. And then the last one in terms of guaranteed results is one of my favorite ones, because this one opens the door for transparency and communication with that prospect or that customer. We like to be transparent about delivering results. In this industry, someone that guarantees a specific numerical result, a specific KPI, and a specific ROI, it's likely in most cases lying, because they're hard to guarantee. It's hard to control all the factors that impact campaign performance. So if you're transparent about this, and you're transparent about the fact that you might not necessarily be able to guarantee specific result, but you can guarantee the level of work that you'll deliver and the quality of your product, most customers will appreciate the transparency. One easy way to tackle this as well is to showcase what you've done in the past. If you have case studies, if you have experience in the industry, this could help them see that you have the opportunity to generate results, but you're being transparent about what you'll be able to do. When they come on board, you're going to follow up on those particular results, but their expectation is going to be much more aligned with the results rather than having the wrong expectations and eventually churning. So those are some of the ways that we handle these objections. When we started developing our own tools, Whiteshire Media Compass, we actually took all of this in mind, and part of the tools that you have available are there to help you with this. For instance, with the particular objection of guaranteed results, we have a collateral library that allows you to pull case studies for a lot of verticals that we've worked on. So if someone asks about you delivering results, you can say, I cannot guarantee a specific metric, but I can show you what I've done for other customers in a similar industry, and this should help with the process. We also have an academy as well, where you can take courses to actually learn how to handle objections for particular products. And Compass actually comes as well with what we call sales consultation, which is you booking time with one of our sales experts that can help you prepare for a call, prepare for a pitch, and even co-pitch with you to help you handle all of these objections. So this is a very fun topic for me, because we come across all the time. You're going to handle objections all the time if you are within this vertical and if you are within the digital marketing industry. It's something that you cannot avoid. What you can do is have the right preparation and make sure you have the right tools and the right resources available as well to tackle them in the most efficient way possible. So that's how I want to wrap up this video today, and what I want to end with. If you want to learn more about our tools, how we handle objections, and how we can help, please feel free to reach out. You can reach out to me directly, or you can reach out at our info@whiteshiremedia.com email. You can go to our website as well, and you can find all the tools that we have available. So if you want to talk about it and have a casual chat, please feel free to reach out, and we'll be glad to help out. So that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and thank you for joining us on one more episode here. Don't forget to subscribe to our Whiteshire Media YouTube channel so you can see more episodes, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.